What we tell them? Go, birds. Go, birds. Go, birds. Go, birds. Put in work. Put in work. Put in work. Touchdown. Hurts. Yeah, up in the link, you know what's going down. If you touch down in Philly, Hurts, he gon' shake the defenders. Scramble out the pocket, touchdown, then hit the gritty. You know big play slate, lock him down all day. And by the way, you know that boy AJ always open and going for more than 1K. So what we lost in the Super Bowl, it's all good cause Hurts gon' take us back. It's only right that we run it back. I mean, just look at all our running backs. All the pressure, we gon' handle that. All it did was make diamonds. All off season, we was grinding. It ain't too late, it's perfect timing. Fly equals fly, working overtime. We gon' hold up that Lombardi. We don't listen to the critics. We just ball and make them feel sorry. Got a lot of heart like Rocky. We got weapons like Dawkins. We got dogs like Carter. This year it's time to go harder.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the kingdom of Jalen freaking Hurts, and welcome to another edition of the Jalen freaking Hurts podcast with your boy Cool Cat Connor. Here on this podcast, we talk 95% of Jalen freaking. So just a hint of Philadelphia Eagles.
Acknowledge me!
Cool Cat Connor officially acknowledged Jalen freaking Hurts as my franchise quarterback.
Acknowledge me!
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fire. Touchdown! They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a play by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns. Give me a little more of that. Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number 1.
That really hurts.
So y'all know how we started here in the kingdom of Jalen freaking Hurts. This is where your boy tells you the truth, and it's going to hurt you, right? I'm going to tell you the truth, whether you like it or not, and it's going to hurt you. But it won't just hurt you guys. Oh, no. It's also going to hurt these morons. Yes, these guys are still here. I tried to kick them out of the Hurts kingdom, but they won't leave. I tried kicking them out, but they won't leave. We're still working on that. We're still working on that. So, will y'all get out of here? Thank you. Nerds. Bunch of stupid. Will you two get out of here? Get out of here. Thank you. What up, Rashid? So let's get to the truth hurts, right? The truth is, if you two nerds don't get the heck out of here, I'm going to beat the black off your heads and make you Latin Michael Jackson. Get out of here! The truth is, I hate nerds. No, the truth is legendary. Legendary. Yes, I hate nerds, but it's also legendary. Why is the word today legendary? Why, Cool Cat? What is the point of the word being legendary? Well, Jalen Hurts has some legendary quotes today in his press conference that we're going to talk about. A legendary quarterback had a legendary thought on Jalen freaking Hurts that we will talk about today. And, of course, Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders. Okay? Those three things is why the truth hurts. And the truth is, he's on his way to being legendary. I wish Mitch Kofsky was here, because now all of a sudden he likes this word. So, all right. Let's start this legendary podcast. Hold on. All right. I'll be right. Hopefully this works. Hopefully. No! All right. So we're going to start with this. A legendary conversation between Jalen freaking Hurts and Shedeur Sanders. And we'll get to Jalen Hurts' press conference where he talked about it, right? I love this. Now, also, They had a conversation with each other. Right? They had a conversation with each other. But that's not all that happened. Right? Let's get to the Mike Forio's clip. Right? That's not all that happened. Here it is. Jalen freaking Hurts helping out a young pup with the cart. Jalen freaking Hurts helping out a young pup with the cart. Right? So that's Jalen freaking Hurts in the car driving Shedeur Sanders because he had an injury. Shedeur had an injury. I love that, right? I love the first thing. I love that Jalen freaking Hurts is mentoring a little bit Shedeur. I love it. Giving him the wisdom and the knowledge that he so desperately deserves, right? And Jalen freaking Hurts talked about it in his press conference, which we will be listening to. But if this don't prove what a great quarterback and a great leader Jalen freaking Hurts is, I can't help you. Like, I can't help you. There's nothing I can do. Nothing. There's nothing I can do to make you feel different. Enjoy this legendary photo. I'll be right back. I mean, look at him. Right? Big Dom right there in the cart. Look at him. That's legendary. From the present talking to the future. And he's giving Jalen freaking Hurts some wisdom. Legendary wisdom. Let's be real with ourselves. Right? Let's be real with ourselves. Shedeur's going to be doubted. He will. Shedeur Sanders will be doubted. He will. But at least he's talking to somebody that overcame it all. He overcame the odds. So the fact that everyone saw this. Now, will something like this silence the critics? No. They'll keep coming. They'll make some legendary excuses for Jalen. They will. They'll make some legendary excuses. Right? They will. They'll make some legendary excuses. But at the end of the day, at least we know Shedeur Sanders is talking to somebody with a legendary pedigree. Simple as that. Simple as that. Right? Simple as that. So let's go ahead. Speaking of legendary, let's continue on this legendary tour by listening to the legendary or soon to be legendary quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts, in his press conference. Let's do that. But first, what up, the Bliss Take? What up, Alex? All right, let's see.
Yeah, you talk about the.
And y'all let me know if you can hear it. Because I will show y'all, but that would be a legendary copyright that I don't need. So let me know if you can hear it.
You talk about the development of your young receivers, Johnny Wilson and Garrett.
Yeah, well, Johnny made a big time catch today. Always good to see that. Just seeing him show up. We all have some things we have to work on. He's got some things he needs to work on, but he's also taking advantage of some key opportunities and big time moments. And so we just want to continue to build.
That back shoulder to Johnny early in practice looked like it really clicked. Do you see him using his body more? Obviously, at his size, do you see him doing that better?
Y'all
I
let me
think
know
for
if y'all
Johnny, it's
can
not
hear
hard
it.
for him to use his body. It's more so, just finishing and continue to take advantage of those good position plays where he's in position to make a play. And so as a quarterback, I want to help him out and put him in those positions and obviously on their end finishing.
Can you talk about how your chemistry has improved over the last year with Jahan Dotson?
Yeah. I think we'll continue to build and continue to work through things. He came in a unique situation given right before the season, and so I've never thrown to him. And so I think he's become more suited and
Y'all let me know if y'all can hear the Jalen Hurts podcast, press conference. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear it. All right, y'all give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear it. I'm not going to show it because copyright, so we're going to do it this way. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear it.
secure in his role, fitted in his role, I guess. Just learning and having those conversations, and even the time we spent in the off season, I think that was very valuable time. And just the ongoing conversations as we continue to build our offense and kind of find our identity as an offense. I think he's a key part of that.
You've been part of these joint practices, 5 years or so here. What do you like about going against?
Say that again?
You've been part of these joint practices before through your time here. What do you like about them? What do you learn from them?
Yeah, you learn a lot. You learn a lot about where you are, and then you learn about where you have opportunity to go. And I think today was very competitive. I've always enjoyed every joint practice just from that state. And then we got a lot of guys not practicing as well. And so being able to put guys in different situations and just build and learn. And, when you go into a joint practice, I've noticed and over time, there's sometimes where you're game planning. There's sometimes where you're aware, and there's sometimes that you're not game planning for the practice. You kind of just go out there and try to play ball. And so Coach Schwartz, Coach Stefanski, and the Browns are always a great team to compete against. They got a great talent.
Where do you think you are?
Say that again?
Where do you think you are based off this practice?
Yeah, I think I'm continuing to evolve and grow. I think it's going and having those conversations with Coach KP and continue to build about where we want to be and how we want to do things, and continue to learn from the good, the bad, and be my biggest critic like I've always been.
Losing Landon Dickerson.
What's the size of these? It's not too serious.
How much you see moving you on that line?
Well, I think for Landon, nothing's ever too serious. You know, he's one that's
Oh, we got
always
Landon
playing through
Dickerson.
something and has a great competitive spirit. Has an edge to overcome some of those nicks that come up, and so always good to hear that he's in a good place. And you know, as far as everyone stepping in to fill that role in the meantime, got a lot of confidence in them. Got a lot of confidence in Brett. Got a lot of confidence in Tyler Steen and Pryor as well.
If I could follow.
Russell Wilson was kind of monumental. Just your formative years, you kind of looked at him from afar. At this point in your career, you're probably becoming one of those players who the younger guys are kind of looking at from afar, following the game after, kind of look up to. How much do you feel is obligated, I guess, to kind of be a soundboard or, you know, be a ear for some of these young guys like Shador when they come in now?
Well, there's a sense of obligation to be yourself, and that's who I am, to, you know, be honest and genuine and expressing how I got to where I am today. You know, it wasn't an easy journey.
No, it wasn't.
It's not going to continue. I mean, it's always going to present its own challenges.
Yeah.
But you know, continue to be who I am, continue to carry myself in a humble way, and always putting the work first. You know, so I know, and I'm aware of that. I know that's a torch that I hold, and you know, it's something I respect and embrace and accept for what it is. At the same time, I always put my focus on always being the best I can be, and hopefully my actions can speak louder than anything that I can say.
What's it like kind of working in a new guy like Brett Toth? I noticed like Darian Kennard has also gotten snaps. I mean, is that much of an adjustment for you? Is it, you know, what are you kind of noticing, especially out there today?
It's an adjustment, but I think again, when you're game plan, I don't necessarily think we were in a game plan mode today, and that was a first. But when you're considering all things, you're just kind of going out there and playing. You're seeing what happens, and so you get a different flow when guys are out there, obviously, and that's from a quarterback perspective, and that's from KP's perspective as well. And so you take it all into consideration.
As a follow-up to Jason's question, it appeared you were talking to Shador for a while out there.
Shador.
Is that something you sought out? Is that something he sought out? And what wisdom did you impart?
Yeah, I keep the conversation intimate. We had a very lengthy conversation. He came to me and just, you know, wanted to talk. And I'm always there, as said earlier, of giving my perspective on what I see and how I've gone about things. And ultimately, it takes a great deal of patience and hard work and a sense of resilience. You know, you got to want it. You know, you got to want it. And so I'm supporting him from where I am and wishing him nothing but the best with his opportunities.
KP had said that he would like.
How different is that from the game, and how different is that process?
It's a big difference. It's a big difference, I think, considering that's not what we did this go around. And just the mentality coming in, just going out there and playing and letting it all come to us. And I think we will look back on it. There'll be some things that we want to improve on and talk about. And I think there'll be some things that we say, man, we're in a good spot in this. And so that's what training camp is for. You know, it's about going out there as a play caller, going out there as a quarterback and as a unit, and being curious, playing the game curiously, and taking those chances and doing what you want to do, so you can see where you are and what you can do. And so I've built a ton of confidence in KP. I've built a ton of confidence, and I mean, seeing Johnny do what he did in the last week's game and seeing him make those plays now again, I mean, that's just very encouraging. And so just continue to build, and then once we become more intentional about, all right, let's seize this and let's attack this and let's do that, then you're kind of in a different space.
So KP this morning had said he wanted to set it up as much as a game-like situation as possible. Obviously, you're not game planning, but
yeah,
in game. So that communication aspect, how is that working, that whole operation?
Oh, what he's speaking towards is more so, third down, second down, first down, first down, second down, third down, going in sequence and driving the ball down the field and kind of replicating some of that. We had some very lengthy drives, and I think that was all really good for us. And so it's a great learning experience. I think he's doing a great job.
Like more of an experience so far. What do you enjoy about Scott Leffner's coaching style?
Yeah, man, Scott is a wise, experienced, and passionate coach. It's something I value a lot, and I think I've learned so much. I think fundamentally, even in some regards, my overall, I'm not temperament, but my, I guess my approach. I think he's had a great influence on that in such a short time, and just the details from a fundamental standpoint of where to set my eyes and how to approach certain things, how to attack it, aligning different things from the quarterback position. I think he's allotted me some new perspective that I'll take in and carry throughout this year and hopefully throughout my career. And so I know he's been around the best of them. He's got a lot of great stories, and I value that wisdom. I know he's coached as a head coach, and he's been a quarterback coach, and he's been an offensive coordinator, so he kind of knows it all. And I know for Scott, he's very excited about his opportunity just to enhance my game. That's one thing he says all the time, and I think we're aligned from the standpoint of just trying to win more championships. So, some I appreciate.
All right, wait. Before this last part, he said. The last part he said. I want y'all to turn the volume up. Okay, I want y'all to turn the volume up and listen to what he said when it comes to the Super Bowl. All right, turn the volume up. Y'all ready? It's been all on social media. It's been all on social media with what Jalen freaking Hurts had to say when it comes to the Super Bowl. Legendary. Listen. The guy asked the question. Did the Super Bowl make you more confident? Let me say it again just in case we got a glitch. Did the Super Bowl? Actually, let me tell you exactly what it was said, okay? Before we get to it. Okay? The question was, since you won the Super Bowl, did it make you more confident? Let me say it again. Did that Super Bowl, after winning the Super Bowl, did it make you more confident after winning the Super Bowl? Okay, I'm going to say this again. Did winning the Super Bowl make you more confident? Okay? One more. Did the Super Bowl make you more confident? Get them likes up right now before we go. Before I play it, get them likes up. Get the likes up. I'm giving you 10 seconds. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen.
Appreciate.
What did the Super Bowl make you more confident?
Yeah, yeah. When you get a promotion, do you think you're more confident? When you get a promotion, have you ever been promoted? Yeah, well, I mean, it's you chase a dream, and everybody's dream is to do that, and so once you know that you can, it brings a sense of assurance that you can. And I've said before, it's not a it's a great question. You got me talking, but it's a matter of if I've done it before, why couldn't I do it again? And so it's about knowing where you are as a team, being able to put all those things together to find a way to bring the best out of what the moment demands. And so that's where I am as a quarterback. There is definitely a sense of confidence. I know someone asked that question last week in reference to Saquon, and those are things that you want to feed off of and build off of, but you have to have a diligent approach to it daily. It's not something that's guaranteed, nothing is promised. And so there's a willingness to just be open. And I think for me, I've always remained to be teachable and to be open and be coachable. And so I just want to continue to grow. I've been on a journey, and that journey's still going, and it's all about winning for me and trying to experience that feeling more and more.
Thanks, y'all.
When you get a promotion, do you?
Hold on, I want y'all to hear that again. I'm gonna let y'all hear that again. Oh, by the way, I'm like that promotion thing. I love that. I love that. Nina, I love that. I hope y'all heard everything. I hope you heard what he just said, because I'm gonna play it again before we get to the last part, which is Peyton Manning. Thank God we got Jalen as our quarterback. Thank God we got Jalen. Did winning the Super Bowl make you more confident? That's the question. Did winning the Super Bowl make you more confident? Listen to what our boy said. Did winning the Super Bowl make you more confident?
So something I appreciate.
Did winning the Super Bowl make you more confident?
Yeah, yeah. When you get a promotion, do you think you're more confident? When you get a promotion, have you ever been promoted?
Yeah,
well, I mean, it's you chase a dream, and everybody's dream is to do that, and so once you know that you can, it brings a sense of assurance that you can. And I've said before, it's not a it's a great question. You got me talking, but it's a matter of if I've done it before, why couldn't I do it again? And so it's about knowing where you are as a team, being able to put all those things together to find a way to bring the best out of what the moment demands. And so that's where I am as a quarterback. There is definitely a sense of confidence. I know someone asked that question last week in reference to Saquon, and those are things that you want to feed off of and build off of, but you have to have a diligent approach to it daily. It's not something that's guaranteed, nothing is promised. And so there's a willingness to just be open. And I think for me, I've always remained to be teachable and to be open and be coachable. And so I just want to continue to grow. I've been on a journey, and that journey's still going, and it's all about winning for me and trying to experience that feeling more and more.
Thanks, y'all.
Wait.
And I know, yeah, yeah. When you get a promotion, do you know that you can? It's not a,
Wait.
It's a great question. You got me talking, but it's a matter of, if I've done it before, why couldn't I do it again? And so
that's my favorite line. That's my favorite line right there. If I've done it before, why can't I? Listen to him. Listen to him.
of if I've done it before, why couldn't I do it again? And so
If I'd done it before, why couldn't I do it again? If I'd done it before, why couldn't I do it again? Bars. Absolute bars from the king. Bars. If I'd done it before, why couldn't I do it again? Simple as that. Now, finally, the last piece to this legendary edition of the Jalen Freaking Hurts podcast is pay. Exactly. Let me go pull it up. Exactly. If he done it before, Nina, why couldn't he do it again? Bars. I'll be right back. Let me get Peyton Manning. I'll be right back. So I come back within 5 minutes and you nerds think you're going to take over the show. Get your ass out of here. Right. So what we're going to do now is listen to Peyton Manning. Because first it was Tom Brady, right? Tom Brady, and now it's Peyton Manning. Patrick Mahomes, listen to Peyton Manning.
All about his mental toughness, right? Because that's the kind of situation where it's embarrassing and you just don't sort of recover from it mentally or emotionally. So it tells you how mentally tough that, he is. And they said, he was the first guy to high five Tua in the locker room, and was as celebratory after that win as all the players that were involved in the game. And you're right. I mean, he's played so well in both those Super Bowls, but I like the way he goes about it. He calls me a lot. I'm just, it asks me lots of questions. They actually run a lot of plays that we used to run, Sirianni to Frank Wright to Tom Moore, sort of that chain. And he calls me with very specific questions about certain plays. So he's a student of the game. Is another example. You think, I mean, he squats 600 pounds. He can, run over guys. He can throw it a mile. But his appreciation of the cerebral part of the game is what's impressive to me, and how he's taken his game to the next level. And I think the sky's the limit for this guy.
Have you ever met a more intense, serious human being than Jalen?
No.
It's almost intimidating when you're.
Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, and now Peyton Manning. But y'all want me to listen to these idiots who come up here and discredit this guy. Yeah, I don't mind if you give credit to Saquon. I don't mind if you give credit to AJ and Smitty. I don't mind if you give credit to the O-line. I don't even mind you give credit to the defense. But you damn well better give credit to the men that let them off there. Give credit to Jalen freaking Hurts. Because without a quarterback, you don't go nowhere. Maybe y'all forgot about that. Without a quarterback, you don't go nowhere. Without a quarterback, you don't do shit. I want y'all to remember that. You can have the best running back. You can have the best wide receivers. You can have the best O-line. You can have the best defense. Right? You can have all that. But without a quarterback, you don't go nowhere. YouTube. So that's Peyton Manning added to the Knicks, to the Tom Brady and Michael Jordan. So why would I listen to all these people that don't like? Why would I listen to them? Exactly. Right. Peyton Manning gave praise to Jalen. Peyton Manning, a GOAT, a Hall of Famer, gave praise to Jalen. Just like Michael Jordan and Tom Brady. But y'all want me to listen to these peons that don't... y'all want me to listen to the people like this. No, thank you. We're good. We're good over here. We're good over here. All we got to do is tell them to shh. That's all. That's all we got to. And do you want to know what the beauty in all this is? When he goes back and wins the Super Bowl, some of y'all going to look foolish. Some of y'all going to look dumb. Dum, 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 shiny, shiny, shiny. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, you got me dum, 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 me, do me, dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum, dum. I love you so. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, me, do me, dum. Wow, 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 wow. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Dum, me, do me, dum. Wow, 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 wow. I can't wait. I could be looking so dumb, 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 me, do me, dumb, 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 dumb. I love you so, dumb, 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 me, do me, dumb. Well. And y'all gonna be coming up here like, Cool Cat Connie, you was right again. You're damn right I was. Exactly. Like, Cowboy fans are gonna say that that Dak Prescott is 2-1 versus Jalen Hurts. But what if he beats Jalen? What if Jalen freaking Hurts beats Dak Prescott and he's 3-2, and then he goes to AT&T, beats Dak in his own house, and is tied 3-3? What will these street rat little boys have to say then? Because he owns the Giants. He owns the Giants. He is 2-0 versus Jaden Daniels. 2-0. What if Jalen freaking Hurts sweeps Dak Prescott this year? What if it happens? What if Jalen freaking Hurts takes a broom and just what if this happens? What if Jalen finally takes his broom and... Because let's be honest with ourselves, Eagles Nation. Let's be honest with ourselves. Yes, we swept the Cowboys, but let's be real. That wasn't like... Dak Prescott didn't play weeks 10 because he got hurt. And he didn't even play weeks, and neither of them played week 17. So although we swept the Cowboys, but what if this year? Both healthy, both ready to go. They take their broom. Jalen freaking Hurts take their broom in. Oh, I missed the spot. Y'all. Week one. And now, Rock the Artist. Now, Nina. Now, Alex. Now, Eagles Everywhere. Now, Lynn, if she pops up. The Philadelphia Eagles and Dallas Cowboys officially play. Let me check my calendar. 1, 2, 3 weeks from tomorrow. What up, William? 3 weeks from tomorrow. Three weeks from tomorrow. Three weeks from tomorrow. Because we would be hitting the 20. Because starting when it becomes midnight, Nina, we officially hit 21 days. Let me say. Let me make sure. Yep. Tomorrow we hit 21 days. Three weeks from tomorrow. We sweeping that ass. And don't let Jalen freaking Hurts put a flag in the Red Kingdom. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Red Kingdom. Don't let Jalen put a flag on that on the Chiefs Kingdom. Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it. Week 3 versus the Rams. Whose house? Eagles' house. Jalen freaking Hurts is like what? What? 3-0 versus the Rams? Don't let it be 4-0. Bucks, we will conquer you. It's about time. It's about damn time. In a minute, gonna conquer the Buccaneers. Gonna conquer the Cocker Bucks. Right. Denver, we own you. Devontae Smith was doing a pony show on y'all. Vikings, we own that ass. It don't matter the quarterback. We own that ass. Giants, please, we don't care about y'all. We don't care about y'all. Green Bay, we swept y'all too. Just like the Rams, Jalen freaking Hurts is 3-0 versus the Green Bay Packers. 3-0. 2-0 versus the Detroit Lions. 1-0 versus the Bills. 1-0 versus the Bills. Commanders, we own y'all. Chargers, we're going to get our lick back. And we're going to end this stupid debate between my quarterback and Justin Herbert. Raiders, after what happened in 2021, I want my lick back. I want my lick back. Damn right we're due. Damn right we're due. All in all, this season, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So, the Truth Hurts was legendary. And we talked some legendary-ish. Right? We talked about Shedeur Sanders talking it up with Jalen freaking Hurts. We listened to the Jalen freaking Hurts press conference. If he did it before, why can't he do it again? And we listened to the legendary Peyton Manning. The legendary legacy of Jalen freaking Hurts is, you can't stop it. You can't hide it. You can't fight it. We here. And all these haters, doubters, and critics, there's not a damn thing. Not a damn thing that any of y'all can do about it. Not a damn thing. So guys, we're done here. We will be back real soon If there's anything Jalen freaking Hurts, we will be back. Until then, fly Eagles fly. Go Birds. And don't forget, first of all, don't be these people. Right? Don't be these people. And also, you too, Nina. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, comment, and
Acknowledge me!
damn right. Nina!
Sirianni caught a shot. Jalen throwing dots. Couple seconds on the clock. AJ off the slot. Or he gon' throw it to Smitty. Nasty with the route running, he get shifty. O-line best in the league. You know Hurts going for the MVP. Cowboys, who can't be talking about Dak? That's Mr. INT. How many stars on this team? But this ain't Dallas, boy, we bleed green. Fight, Eagles, fight. We gon' hit them low, hit them high. Watch our Eagles fly. Saying we ain't the best in the NFC. Stop telling lies. Whole city like, go, Birds.